Okay, this is for my Sag. Okay, Sagittarius, this is for January the 8th for my Sagittarius. Okay, Sagittarius, Happy New Year's to you. Okay, so we have with my Sagittarius. Let's see if there's anything for a Sag. God want me to say anything for a Sag? We got somebody slow walking Sag. Okay, we got slow walking. Okay. Slow walking in a good way or bad way, Sage. Sometimes somebody just walks slow. Then we got slow walking, means somebody trying to creep up on my Sage. If you don't know what I'm talking about, sneak up on the Sage. Okay? Catch you off guard. Okay, so let's just see what else for the Sagittarius. We might have a Sage that's looking for a new blouse for some reason. If not a blouse, a sweater. Okay? You know how you're in the Rex. Let's just see anything else for the Sage. Maybe you like the color pink. Maybe you like the color orange or red. Okay, so I'm going to leave it like that for the Sagittarius. So let's see for my Sage. What cards for Sage Universe? Healing. So we have healing cards for the Sage. I got to take some Sage. Bear with me. It's going to be a little noise. So this for entertainment purposes only, Sagittarius. To those who deem it as such. You don't have to believe anything Healer Tarot says. That's myself. You don't have to believe nothing that I say, Sagittarius, on here. No cards that I put down, okay? You don't have to take none of it as fact. I, the Brass Love 1, Healer Tarot 9, I believe every card God give me as true for myself, right? So, I just wanted to say all of that before I say cards, okay? Happy New Year's. I'm glad you made it in this new year. If you're watching me, you made it in. Because, yeah, this is for the 8th. But I'm doing them today, and today is New Year's Day for my Sagittarius. Okay, one more for the Sage. Bear with me, Sage. Okay, go on, Sage. Go in and dig in there. Go in and dig in. You might be a Sage. We might have a Sage that's looking for a new house, or just a domain, something to have something at, or a new house. Get what I'm saying? Okay, acquiring a domain, a house. A place to have an event or whatever. Follow me? Because it's been a rat race for you. Life problems for my Sagittarius. Somebody might be condescending to my Sagittarius near some greenery, near a park or whatever. That person is guilty of doing that though. Will you find the killer? Assume some killer. Okay. Let's see for the Sagittarius. 10 cards for the Sage Universe. Let's see, 10 cards for the Sagittarius Universe. 10 cards for the Sagittarius. Okay, I miss you. Sag saying, I miss you. My heart is yours. You miss somebody, Sagittarius. So we got a Sagittarius whose son died, or you just missed somebody else. Let's just flow. Okay, so let's see for the Sagittarius. Pin your name on it, honor you. You want somebody to pin their name on you and honor you. That's usually a merge card, Sagittarius. Or you want to pin your name on and honor your son because you want to have a funeral. So we have right here, take as long as you need to grieve, Sagittarius. Ask God for some help, Sagittarius. Right? So something's going to happen between 7 a.m. and 7 p.m. for the Sagittarius. Or something happened to your loved one that time. Okay, you want to get to treetop measure, Sagittarius. You hopeful. Maybe as far as finding out who did this to your son, Sagittarius. If not that, it's something else. Let's just fly. So we have for the Sage. Okay, you light up my life. Somebody gonna ask you, did you get help? You light up my life. Did you get help? Because you gotta, it take as long as you need for grieving. But somebody asking you, did you get help? Or somebody want to know, did you get help because you hopeful over here, right? As far as finding out who did something to your son. Let's just flow for the Sagittarius. So we have, I'm going to put pen to paper and get all the information possible. Because if somebody helping you out there, that's what you need, Sagittarius, somebody to help. If it's a witness, you need that person to come forward. Because you want to get to treetop measure. You want everybody and whoever that knows something to tell you. Breaking up all the information, getting it all down. Yeah, because you want them to honor your son. Okay, we might have a Sagittarius where somebody gonna be tampering with your kidney. Okay, you're gonna be watchful of a tinkle, so of a sound some kind of way. Maybe just hearing people talking in the streets or talking about whatever they might know, whatever they might have heard, breaking it all together, getting it together as far as to find out who this person is that did this to your child. Because it's been a picture painted. God say paint the picture with the fire sign wands. Like the fire signs, the different traits they have. Paint that picture of your son, or paint that picture as far as the situation, period. Act like a leader, like the sign of Aries. Act like the Leo, and act like the Sagittarius, right? So let's just flow. We got an Aries up in here. An Aries been ignoring. Shortly, an Aries going to be ignoring you. So the Aries, I don't know who this Aries is. Could be somebody who knows something, or it could be a family member. Okay. Okay, we have right here that my chopping wood card is about getting a job, really. Getting a job. Maybe somebody need to get a job. Maybe somebody need to get a job. Follow me? We have right here that you melt like butter for somebody. So, I don't see really like, my heart is yours. You melt like butter for somebody, right? Maybe being hopeful. Or maybe a partner or something like that to you, that you want to honor you and pin their name on you. That means get married, right? So you might be watchful of a telephone code, right? Looking at the phone to see if he gonna call you, anything like that. If we go that way as far as you and a man or anything like that. Let's just flow. Whoa, shucks. Is guilty on the floor. Somebody guilty down there. Okay. Maybe you want to find out who did this to your son. The person going to be guilty. Let me get the card. Okay. Okay. Will you find the killer soon? Because the person guilty. So, yeah, I feel you're going to find the killer soon because this card came out. Because you've been raking up information, being hopeful about getting information, listening to whatever rumors or whatever you've been hearing around the neighborhood or whatever. Maybe, yeah. Your opportunity, it says right here, you want to capture it, your opportunity. Your opportunity to go out there and try to ask information, be like an Aries, be like a leader, and go do some talking to the neighbors, to different people, knock on doors, or what we're going to do, wake up information as far as to find out what happened to your son. Or we can have over here that you capture the opportunity, and that is to marry your person, because your person want to come back your way to honor you and pin the name on you. Follow me? Or let's see, you might capture opportunity to get an operation on your kidney or something like that. Maybe your person want to tell you you light up his life or her life, or whoever your person is. But it takes grieving takes time though. Somebody gonna ask you, did you get help for your grieving because you lost your son? But you gotta ask God for some help. So let's just flow a little bit with whoever the sage is. Okay, you need a miracle as far as maybe another kidney, or just anything as far as your kidney, or you think is a miracle because it's your guy asking to marry you. You feel like that's a miracle. You can't believe it. Or over here, as far as maybe a mother trying to find out who murdered her son, it's going to be a miracle. Because it's hard finding out who murdered somebody from different witnesses, because people sometimes don't like to talk. They don't like to be involved. Right? And it says right here, I am love. So if it's 3 different sages, you got to know that you are love. You recognize you are love. You demonstrate love. You pour out love. No more running in circles with whoever this man is over here, that your twin flame, or whoever this is that want to marry you now. No more running in circles as far as you need help with your grieving. You want to go to some kind of support group. No more running in circles as far as getting a kidney, you're not just going to stick with being on a list. You're going to have to ask some friends and family that you know, because you are loved. Don't just leave it to the doctors to find somebody on a waiting list. You need to talk to people that you know that love you. Okay? So over here, no more running in circles as far as not knowing what's going on and just waiting for the cops to do the job. You're going to go out there and you're going to find out some information yourself, because you might have been running in circles asking the cops what information they got, and they might telling you they don't know yet or whatever. And after you get all the information you get, maybe you want to go turn it over to them and say, what now? Because you're ready for something to happen, because this was a rat race for you. Life problems as far as trying to help solve your own child's murder, son to be exact. Or it's been a rat race over here trying to get a kidney. Follow me? It's been dealing with life problems. Over here, being in grieving, right? Or over here, a rat race dealing with whoever this man is that's deciding now he want to marry you. Dealing with problems, like problems with him. If you can afford it, will you go to college? Will you get training? Will you go get a course or whatever this is that you need? So over here, it might be some kind of therapy is needed. Would you if you can afford it, will you go to therapy to help you with this grieving? Whoever this is, a counselor. If you're if the guy, if he can afford it and you can afford it, will you get married to this person? Okay, if you can afford it, will you get the kidney operation if you get a kidney? Over here, if you can afford it, will you open up some kind of something? Because really, maybe you might have to gather up money for a funeral if you don't have insurance in place, or if you can afford it, you might can open up something to help kids, stop the loss of kids or something like that. So you rolling in the shadow of your pain because you lost your son over here. Will this benefit the cause? Because you got to stay strong and able to be hopeful up here and do what you got to do. Okay, will this benefit your cause over here? You rolling in the shadow of pain because you are depressed, but you got to get some kind of therapy, right? And over here, you might have been rolling in a shadow of pain, and then eventually this guy coming back to you to marry you. But will it benefit your cause? Because if it's somebody trying to marry you right now, God don't want you to marry the person, because this person should have been came. This person can't take a desperate measure and want to marry you now, the beginning of January, unless this was something that was way, way planned out already. If it wasn't nothing like that, and you was together with this person all the time, God don't want you married. Is this your twin flame person that was away from you a long time? God don't want you marry this person. Okay, so we have it then something was condescending by a park, by greenery or something like that. Somebody said something to you out of the way, or to your son over here, where it was roadblocks, or it was roadblocks for the mother or the parent over here because somebody said something condescending. Maybe while sitting on a bench, maybe in a park or whatever this is, or outside. Okay, maybe it was roadblocks as far as getting a kidney for this other person. Maybe somebody sitting out in the waiting room or whatever's going on. Maybe it was roadblocks. Or over here, maybe it was roadblocks as far as this woman, this person, this mother getting the therapy she needed. Might be sitting on some kind of bench or something like that in the hallway waiting to be seen by the therapist or whatever. Or up here it was roadblocks with a couple, a man and woman, whoever this is. It was roadblocks and stuff like that, things stopping things from happening. But we have to acquire a domain, so the mother here has to acquire a domain to have a funeral. She have to find some place, church, funeral parlor, somewhere to have a funeral. Follow me? She need a domain right here. Okay, I'm trying to acquire a domain. So over here with the kidney, maybe the domain would be just the operating room. That got to get situated. Okay, over here, if you get married to this person, you need to acquire a domain to have the wedding at. Okay? And over here with this person that need the therapy, just trying to find the right therapist. Right? And that would be the domain. God says your ex is an ex for a reason over here with this lady. Your ex is an ex for a reason. Right? But you want to iron it out, or he wanted to iron it out. So you went on along with it, or you going to go along with it. Okay? So, let's see. Over here, the ex is an ex for a reason. So maybe some kind of way, this person who murdered your child, your son over here, whoever this is, as far as life problems, was an ex-friend, ex-lover, ex-friend, ex-somebody. For a reason. Maybe they weren't getting along anymore. Maybe your son wanted to iron it out. But the person looked at it as nonsense. Maybe called your son out of his name. Or looked at him as stupid. Or, let's see. Maybe this person absorbed that your son had an accent, but not just an accent. Maybe your son cursed at him. Or maybe your son observed that this person had an accent. And I'm going to put the accent with just a curse word. Follow me? Over here with the kidney, with the doctor, maybe you're going to absorb that your doctor, whoever you're going to be having for a doctor, has an accent. Or over here with the therapist might have an accent. Okay, let's go. Last card is, in the prime time, you're going to be talking to a man. Maybe over here. Therapist over here. Kidney doctor over here. Person that to acquire a domain from. Or the cops in general to give information to. Or just some witnesses for a mother. Or over here, a pastor, somebody, or somebody that had, some person that's renting out a place that had a wedding at. Because we got a sage that's going to get married anyway. But I just don't know if this is a sage who already was with this person, is going to marry this person already. Or is this your twin flame that you've been away from for a while? If it's your twin flame you've been away from for a while, God don't want you to marry him, because the marriage should have happened last year. If it didn't happen last year, you don't supposed to be getting married to him right now, because he's not healed. So we got angel number 11 for the Sage. You got to look it up, Sagittarius. Let's just see for my Sage. Angel number... Angel number 24 look like. Angel number 22. Angel number... Angel number 9. Okay, so we got some times. 1:30 a.m. to 1:30 p.m. 5:30 a.m. to 5:30 p.m. 7:30 a.m. to 7:30 p.m. Got some dates. Something could have happened September the 11th. We're going to happen January the 11th. Anything like that. Let's leave that alone. Okay, you want to make some bucks on a computer some kind of way. Okay. You want to simply find the thing, whatever it is to find. You needed to filter it while jogging, or maybe you was just juggling a lot of problems, life problems or whatever, and you need to know how to filter it. You know, maybe it was like the lady's son and somebody was fussing out there. They don't like problems. One didn't know how to filter it, and the fuss broke out. The one absorbed how the person was talking, looked at it as disrespect or anything like that, and chaos broke out or anything like that. Or something might happen on a Monday. Something might happen on September the 1st. What might have happened September the 1st. Maybe somebody was just jogging in general and something happened to them. Where you're going to simply find a thing while jogging. Whatever it might be you find. Right? Could be some bucks. Okay? So, yeah, I'm going to leave this alone. This is for, whoops. This is for the Sagittarius. My Sag, right? Let me see my Sag. The bracelet one.